people who have like unfinished business, like hard.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Or someone like really stained somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I 100% think they linger.
Got
You know what I mean? Because like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I get it, but why hasn't there been any like physical concrete evidence that they exist? Or is it just something we don't understand yet? That's why.
Bro, you
And
need
we
to
don't have,
maybe
like, the
go on some
technology.
rabbit holes down that for a while, and I'll be able to come back with something for you.
You know, there used to be like hella shows like.
But I've got
haunted
look,
shit.
I've got one for you. So when I was a kid, my grandparents' house was built on top of what used to be a lake,
Okay.
and I can only assume that people drown there. Okay.
Okay. 50-50 assumption.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Maybe, yeah, probably safe
but
assumption.
you are definitely more sensitive to like shit like that when you're a kid. I believe.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So a lot of people believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that before.
So I didn't realize. So my cousins weren't sleeping around at grandma and pops anymore. Like none of them were. All the other kids around me and family and all that sort of shit weren't doing that.
Yeah.
And so I stayed over, and then mum and dad, we stayed over. I think their house was getting fixed up or built or some shit over. I was young, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I go to sleep and I wake up in the night, and dude, I fucking remember this so like it traumatized me, man. So it's just embedded emotionally into me.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And I woke up and I was out of my blankets,
Uh-huh.
and there was this like that satiny kind of tent type material,
Mm-hmm.
and it was closing in around me, bro. Like someone was fucking cry-backing me
Uh-huh.
inside this thing, and the oxygen was getting sucked out of my lungs at the same time.
Wait,
and
so
I
you're
couldn't
in bed
breathe.
here?
Yeah, I'm in bed here, but
Like,
I'm sitting up. I'm sitting
Okay,
up.
sitting up.
And it's like cry-backing in on me, and I'm like, I can't. It's like taking the air out of my lungs at the same time, and then I start like, I'm making noise.
Yeah, cool.
Mum comes in, turns the light on,
Uh-huh.
and I can suddenly breathe, and I fall off the bed, bro. And there's fucking nothing around me.
Oh, really?
Nothing around me, man.
What if it's like some type of like sleep paralysis or some shit?
No, because
I've
all the
experienced that shit.
But all the other kids experienced, if that was sleep paralysis, experienced the same fucking sort of thing in the same room at that house. That's why none of them were staying there.
Got you.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, I've never had an
Yeah.
experience like that.
And like my sister has one where there's a guy. So she was crashing at a friend's, and at the end of her bed, there was like on like a chair was like, and then like it was like a dude sitting there, and he had like a big hat on, like a not like a cowboy hat, but just like probably like a farming hat or some shit. She moved away.
Wait, hold on. This is in the middle of her sleep, or
This is in the night. This is not in her sleep. She's awake at this point. Okay. And she moved back, and it was closer, but it didn't do anything. It just stayed there.
Yeah.
And she eventually fell asleep.
Got you.
She woke up the next day and asked her friend about it, and her friend said, "Oh, did you see the guy in the hat as well?" I got goosebumps, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck that, man. Fuck that.
Yeah, I've heard stories like that though, but I've just never experienced it. So I tend to lean towards no, I don't believe.
Yeah,
in
okay,
them.
got you. So, and you do you, what sort of afterlife do you believe
But
in?
it's I don't know about that, but it's super fascinating. It's super fascinating
Kill that
because
one.
there used to be a lot of shows of like haunted, like not paranormal activity, but people hunting for ghosts or
there was like a
evidence of
huge wave of that. Hey?
Yeah,
There was
and
a
I
huge wave.
fucking love that shit.
Yeah.
I watch it all the time.
Ate it up. Yeah. So do you get quite scared in like scary thriller movies or like paranormal movies at all? Because some of them can get
Not
me, like
really.
the Nun series.
Uh-huh.
Fuck, man, that one gets me, man. Because I believe that
Got
shit
you.
is
Yes.
like,
So I'm not like that.
the
So when I watch
stories that people have who have some of those experiences are fucking insane.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, so I guess that's a good way to think about it, because when I watch it, I'm not really that scared, because deep in my heart I don't believe it.
Ask her honest.
Hey, you lot, you're rolling with Rav and Cav. Quick shout out for listening through to the clip and giving it a watch, view, liking, subscribing, sharing it, all that good shit. And yeah, thanks heaps.
Yeah, head on over to our channel for full episodes and other content. Thank you, people.
Sucking up bills. Just doing nice shit like what if I will? So what if I will? Got rolled up shit like $100 bills. So what